In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up the Yoast WordPress SEO plugin. This plugin is free and it's a very popular plugin, so I want you to use this because it works really well to get your on-page SEO in shape. Just head over to your admin bar and click on Dashboard to get started. This is where you can set up all your tracking and especially the Google Webmaster Tools, Pinterest Webmaster Tools, Bing and Alexa. Just put in your meta tags and the plugin will take care of the rest, save changes, and you're done, so you don't have to mess with the code. The next tab is the Titles and Metas tab, and you can see there are 5 different tabs to adjust, and I will show you each one step by step. First, you do not want to force rewrite titles. WordPress can do this on its own, so I would recommend to leave this unchecked. Now you have to choose a title separator. I usually go with the star because this will be visible in the search results on Google and other search engines, and the star stands out a little more than the other separators. Now you want to no index subpages of archives. I have talked a little more about this in the category versus tags video. Just tick the box. It will be good for your on-page SEO. You want to use meta keyword tags. That's not really necessary, so you can uncheck this box. And you want to tick these 2 checkboxes because you do not want Google to take your Demos directory description or your Yahoo directory description as your metadata, and this is not the snippet you want to have shown in your search results. So tick these boxes and Google will use the metadata you specified for each post and page. Now you can clean up the head. You can hide this one, and you can hide the short links for posts if you don't need it. RSS links can only be hidden on websites, but if you run a blog, I would not recommend to hide your RSS links. Same with the Windows Live Writer manifest links. If you use the Windows Live Writer, you need to leave this unchecked, and you can check this if you do not use it. And the RSD links are links used by third-party sites like the Diego bookmarking site. If you do not use those, you can check it. If you use them, leave it unchecked. Now we come to the Home tab. You can just edit those pages by itself, and I will show you how to edit single pages and posts a little later in this tutorial. You can now define titles and metas for your posts and pages. You can leave this default and be careful that this box is unchecked because of course you want to index your posts and you want to index your pages. And now you can decide if you want to show a date in your snippet previews. I do not want to show a date because my content mainly is evergreen, but if you have something like a news site, maybe you want to check this box. You could also specify stuff for media if you need, and for projects, portfolio, and even custom post type archives. Just take this as you like it. For the most part, it's okay to leave it default. The taxonomies, categories, tags, and special types of archives can be adjusted in this tab. So you want the categories to be indexed, but only the first page. That's why we checked the box in the General tab. Same goes for tags if you use tags, and those other settings totally depend on your site. but it's again okay to leave this default. Other, this is an important tab because it goes about author archives. You want to disable this for a one-man show. This means if you run a blog or website and you are the only person contributing to this website, you want to disable this because it looks pretty much like any category page. If you run a multi-author blog, you could uncheck this box. Same goes for the date archives. For a news site, you may want to keep the date archives. If you do, make sure to add some unique content to each archive page. But if you are not a news site, you can disable the date-based archives because you already have your blog page and your categories, of course. Special pages like the 404 page or the search pages can be adjusted here, but I'm fine with the default settings. So just to recap, make sure that you only index the first page, choose your separator, clean up your head, and of course disable your author archives, and you're fine